Hey guys, Amongst All the Little Sun here again, but you can call me Chip, and I'm back with another video. And in this video, I'm going to be covering the newest update for Fire Emblem Heroes. This is one of those late night ones that I was not expecting. I thought it was going to be later today. But that is okay, because we will still be covering everything that the update has to offer, as well as obviously the new weapon refines, and just the overall stuff that we normally do. Like always, if y'all are just here for the weapon refines, you can go down in the description or the time bar, head right ahead to those weapon refines. That is completely cool, but I do always appreciate if you watch the whole thing. But yeah, so let's start off just overall getting into the overall stuff of the update. New skills, limited time combat manuals, weapon refines, mementos events, cool, bunch of stuff. The remixes for this time around are Plumeria and Dimitri. Very nice. Dancer refines are always very helpful. So this is cool. Sweet Dreams Plus grants another action to target ally and grants Spectrum plus 5. If unit initiates combat, unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack and Hexblade to target ally for 1 turn. Wow, that's pretty good. Inflicts Spectrum minus 5 on nearest foes within 5 spaces of target ally through their next actions. Very cool. Yeah, that's very helpful, very good for Astra season. Plumeria is a very solid dancer, and with attack res hold, she can be an even better support, especially for mages with the res. Oh, actually, no, because of Hexblade. Ooh, interesting. Because granting Hexblade, if Plumeria is next to them, wait, Kelly's damage used in the lower of the foe's defense or res. Oh, actually, no, it's not even like the Hexblade skill that you need the mage next to you. It's just Hexblade, so you can make use of attack res hold even if you're a physical attacker. Very, very cool. Dimitri with attack speed clash 4. Cool. I think legendary Dimitri comes with Odd Tempest, and there's an even Tempest seal now, so he can definitely make use of that. Not bad. Atrocity 2. At the start of combat, if foe's HP is greater than or equal to 40%, inflicts attack speed defense minus 4 on foe, deals damage equal to 25% of unit's attack, and reduces damage from foe's attack by 40% during combat. And also after combat, inflicts Spectrum minus 6 and Guard on target and foes within 3 spaces of target through their next actions, and inflicts special cooldown count plus 1 on those foes. Wow! Like a full smoke effect across 3 spaces, guard smoke and pulse smoke. Whoa. If I read that correctly, if I interpreted that wrong, then let me know. But if I interpreted that like I think I did, that's pretty insane. Wow. That's wow. Cool. Anyways, new ephemera codes, very nice. The ninja banners just dropped. So that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, and I guess the new free ninja Saizo. It's basically Reyna's bow, but as a lance. So it's exactly the same thing, I think. Either way, free Z-Hark, very very cool. He has that cool sword. And free Ninja Gren, which is nice. And then the Valentine's Robin, or Groom Robin actually, very nice. And then the rest are pretty normal. Very cool, very cool. The new weapon refines, which we will get into soon. I don't have Legendary Dimitri and I don't have Ocean, but I have the other 5, so I will definitely cover those. But obviously, like always, I have all the ones necessary. Cool. We'll cover that when we get to that. Very nice. New mementos events. Oh, crying child. Sure. Whatever that is. Mementos events are always funny, but they're not really the biggest deal. Either way. Ooh, a bolt tower getting upgraded to level 11. That's nice. And some new songs. Summoner's Duels, I don't really care about that. Fuga and Arian getting added to the Grail pool is also pretty cool. Yeah, very, very nice. Cool, very nice overall little new thing. Dimitri's pretty insane. We'll see his refine soon as well, because if that pairs well, then that's crazy. But yeah. Now, without further ado, let's get into the refines. I have these 4, but let's start off with little Marth, because he's by himself in this place over here. This new sword is just slightly better than his old one. It now has like a lull effect built in. But with the special refine, let's see. Effective against armored and cavalry foes, very strong. Grants speed plus 3. If foe initiates combat or if foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75% at the start of combat, grants spectrum plus 4 to unit and neutralizes foe's bonuses to speed and defense during combat. That's very helpful by itself. If unit's HP is less than or equal to 80%, and foe initiates combat, unit can counterattack before foe's first attack. So, Vantage, that was also in the original one, but the Brilliant version is just slightly better. And also with the special refine being, if unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grant spectrum plus X to unit during combat. X equals 4 plus highest bonus on each stat between unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit. Calculates each stat bonus independently, and deals damage equal to 15% of unit speed. Yeah, kind of like Erica's refine, I think, but obviously Erica's refine is really old, and this one's just way better. Pretty solid. I think just a natural like buff to the weapon by itself is really good. I know a lot of people probably have a plus 10 Young Marth from back in the day because I believe he was the 4-star focus. So yeah, pretty cool. He's been in my barracks for a long time and I never leveled him up until now. So cool. Let's go back to this team so we can easily access the rest of the refines. So I wanted to get Little Marth out of the way. Let's get one of the ones I don't have out of the way. This one's Ocean. Okay. Accelerate special trigger cooldown count -1, of course. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grant special plus 4 to unit during combat. A unit can counterattack regardless of foe's range. Cool. Foes with range equal to 1 cannot move through spaces adjacent to unit. Oh, okay, cool. And foes with range equal to 2 cannot move through spaces within 2 spaces of unit. If foe initiates combat or if foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75% at the start of combat, grant spectrum plus 4 to unit during combat, reduces damage from foe's first attack during combat by 30%. Unit's next attack deals damage equal to total damage reduced. Wow. And restores 7 HP to unit after combat. So kind of like an ice mirror effect. It's already a distant counter weapon, even though it has an HP threshold. That's still pretty helpful. Damage reduction, and the what's that skill called? That barrier B skill. I forget what it's called. Hold on. Bulwark. That effect is in Ocean's weapon. Very neat. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Well, now that we got Ocean out of the way, let's get Dimitri out of the way. Arid Bar getting a very long refine, but let's see. Accelerate special trigger cooldown count -1. If skill compares unit speed to a foe's or ally speed, treats unit speed as if granted plus 7. Okay. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grant spectrum plus 5 to unit during combat and restore 7 HP to unit after combat. And also, if unit speed is greater than foe speed, reduces damage from attacks during combat and primary effect specials. Max 40%, sure. Wow, okay, so just the base. I don't have Legendary Dimitri, so if that's just what it is normally, that's already really strong. But now with the rest of the refine, if unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed or spectrum plus 4 to unit, neutralizes effects that grant special cooldown charge plus X to foe or inflicts special cooldown charge -X on unit, and reduces the percentage of foe's non-special reduced damage by X% skills by 50% during combat. Wow. Okay. So, reducing damage reduction, spectrum plus 4, and guard neutralization. Wow. Okay. Yeah. No, that's a pretty normal like bonus refine. I guess, yeah, with all the debuffs he does with his new atrocity, it goes well with the dodge effect that's built in, as well as the phantom speed, obviously. Yeah, honestly, it's not too crazy. I know Legendary Dimitri is like still pretty solid, but it'll definitely help him. It doesn't seem too insane though, so that's not bad. Cool. So let's get rid of those. Let's go with Plumeria next. She also got the remix, so let's just see. Flower Plenty. I'll probably refine this anyway. I don't have the SP for it right now, but I use Plumeria a lot in Astra Season, so that'd be very nice. Grants res plus 3 if ally is within 5 rows and 3 columns centered on unit. Grants attack res plus 5 to unit during combat. It grants attack res plus 4 to allies within 5 rows and 3 columns centered on unit during their combat. Cool. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants attack res plus 5 to unit, and unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack during combat. Okay. And also after combat, if unit attack inflicts gravity on target and foes within 1 space of target. Oh, okay. Interesting. I think, yeah, so Peony's Refine also had more of an effect when Peony herself was in combat, but as dancers, they don't usually enter combat, but Plumeria has pretty solid attack stat, so that could still be very helpful. She gets attack and res plus 10 if she initiates, and a guaranteed follow-up because she's not very fast. And then gravity is really solid. So if you want to build her as an attacker, you definitely can do that. So yeah, pretty good. Doesn't really do much for like support, like you would hope, but I mean the new Sweet Dreams is pretty helpful with that. Okay. Again, not insane, but not bad. Memori. Let's see. The Tokyo Mirage session's finishing out soon. We're halfway done with them. Grants res plus 3 if unit is within 3 spaces of an ally. Grants attack speed plus 4. Attack and speed plus 4. Defense res plus 6 to unit, and foe cannot make a follow-up attack during combat. And also, if foe initiates combat, inflicts attack defense minus X on foe during combat. X equals number of foes who have yet to finish their actions times 3. Max of 12. Minimum of 6, max of 12. Okay. For allies within 2 spaces of unit, grants defense res plus 4 to ally during that ally's combat, and restores 7 HP to ally after that ally's combat. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants Spectrum plus 4 to unit. During combat, reduces damage from attacks by 30% during combat. There's a lot of during combat in this. And restores 7 HP to unit after combat. Pretty normal. Again, some damage reduction, some defensive buffs for allies as well. Spectrum buff, which is helpful, I guess. She gets a technical spectrum buff of minimum plus 4 earlier if she's within 3 spaces of an ally. So she's not bad as a saver. Again, not crazy. Cool. This is a very interesting like set of weapon refines because not really any of them have been like super blown away. If you, it's interesting. Altena, the Earthly Gabolg, grants defense plus 3 in combat against infantry, armored, or cavalry foes, or if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 50% at the start of combat, inflicts attack defense minus 5 on foe, neutralizes foe's bonuses to attack defense, and deals damage equal to 10% of unit's defense. Oh, is that normal? No. Did my sound cut out? I think my sound cut out. But, either way. Wow. That's not bad. Doing damage because, like, based on her defense stat, that's pretty solid. I wonder why the sound cut out. Anyways, if foe initiates combat or if foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75%. Oh, the sound came back. That was weird. If foe initiates combat or if foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75% at the start of combat, looks attack defense minus 5 on foe. Unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack and neutralizes unit's penalties to attack and defense during combat. So yeah, just basically stack her defense and she'll do even better. Yeah, not bad. But again, not insane, which is interesting. Again, Flame Battle Axe. There it is. For the Flame Emperor, makes sense. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, inflicts attack defense minus X on foe during combat. X equals 15 minus foe's max special cooldown count value times 2. Minimum of 7. If they don't have a special skill, penalty is 7. Okay. And inflicts special cooldown charge minus 1 on foe per attack during combat. From the Guard Axe effect, I guess. Cool. At start of turn, inflicts attack minus 7 and sabotage on foes within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit through their next actions. If foe initiates combat or if foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75% at the start of combat, inflicts attack defense minus 5 on foe, and unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack during combat. Sabotage inflicts penalty on units, everything during combat equal to highest penalty on each stat. Oh, okay, no, it's not the penalty doubler because it's called sabotage. Equal to highest penalty on each stat between unit and allies. Oh, okay. Within 2 spaces of unit through their next actions. Okay, interesting. I think the sabotage effect is in the game, but I guess I didn't really read it all that closely. Anyways, that's not bad. Again, it's not insane. All these have been pretty interesting. For most like recent updates, there's been at least one refine that is like miles above the rest. Dimitri's, I guess, is pretty solid, but it's only because it's like long by default, and the sound cut out again. That's weird. But yeah. So ultimately, I think Dimitri probably won out. Maybe, I don't know. But not from the refine because of atrocities buff. Um, yeah. And then I think Young Marth is pretty solid also. Uh, as a saver, Memori's good. Plumeri is helpful still. Um, all these just pretty regular. I wonder what happened. Anyways, but yeah, that was it for the weapon refines. Let me know what y'all thought of them, in the comments because they weren't all that insane to me. If you like noticed something, and sounds back, if y'all noticed something like that I didn't really catch, then let me know. But ultimately, these are just pretty normal, um, weapon refines. So yeah, pretty nice, pretty nice. Overall, pretty decent update. And yeah. Let's see. If y'all are summoning on the new Ninja banner, I wish you luck. And then if y'all liked any of these weapon refines, let me know. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. But until then, goodbye.